Good morning, students. Myself Abhishek Sharma from Mount Litra Z School, Jhansi. As you all know, that we are on fourth chapter of class 12 business studies, that is planning. In my previous lecture, I have discussed something about planning, how it can be defined, what are the features of planning, what are its importance, the planning process, and the limitations of planning. Today we will discuss basically about what is plan. So plan is of single use and plans are of standing type also, and types of plan. So starting with so student, plan is a document that outlines how goals are going to be met. It is a specific action proposed to help the organization for achieving its objectives. There may be more than one way and means of reaching a particular goal, but with the help of a logical plans, objectives of an organization could be easily achieved. There may be more than one way and means of reaching a particular goal, but with the help of logical plans, objectives of an institute could be easily achieved. Now, what is single-use plan? As the name suggests, single-use plan are one-type use plan. They are designed to achieve a particular goal that, once achieved, will not reoccur in future. These are made to meet the needs of unique situation. The duration or length of the single-use plan depend upon the activity or goals for which it is made. It may be last for one day, or it may last for a week, a month, if the project for which it is made is long. Now, what are the features of single-use plan? Single-use plans are used only once, prepared to meet the demand of a specific situation. These are discarded when the situation is over. Every time a new plan is prepared for a new situation, one of the best example is budget program. Now, what is standing plan? As the name suggests, standing plan are also known as repeat use plan. This plan focuses on the situation which occurs repeatedly. Standing plans are used over and over again. They are made once but retain their value over a period of years, although some revisions and updates are made in these plans from time to time. Now, what are the features of standing plan, or what are the features of repeat use plans? These are recurring plans used for an indefinite period. Second, standing plans are stable in nature. Third, standing plans act as a guideline for smooth functioning of an institute. The best example of standing plans are policies, procedures, and methods. There are other types of plans which are usually not classified as a single use or a standing plan, like strategy, objectives, because they are prepared by the top management and serve as a guide for overall planning, whereas single use and standing plans are a part of the operational part of the planning process. Now, as you are seeing on my screen, I have mentioned some 8 types of plan, that is objective, strategy, policies, procedure, method, rules, programs, and budgets. So students, as you are seeing, I have already mentioned 8 types of plan, and earlier I have told you that objectives and strategy does not comes under single use or standing plan, because these are the plans which are made by the top level management. Policies, procedure, method, rules, programs, budget, they comes under single use or standing plan. So we will now going to study about objectives. The objectives of any company should be SMART. I mentioned it, the objective of the. So as I have already mentioned, first plan in my whiteboard, objective should be SMART. S for specific, M for measurability, A for accuracy or achievability, R for is relevance, and T for time bound. So students, that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.